It's fall, so I want to talk to you guys about my 4 favorite boots. If you follow me anywhere else on social media, whether it's Instagram or TikTok or on here, hopefully if you don't, subscribe. You've already seen 90% of what I'm going to show you today, but there's been so many questions about the boots I've been wearing because people love that one, people love this one. Where do I get it? What's the brand? Where is it from? So I figured I'm just going to shoot this really quick video and let you guys know in one place. Links will be down below to shop all of these. All of them are available. Really excited. Let's get started. First boot I've got for you is a combat boot. This one is from Aldo. I absolutely love these. When we're talking about boots, for one, it's about style, but then it's also about weather appropriateness, and a big one can be comfort. These are incredibly comfortable. Combat boots generally were developed for combat, so they needed to be comfortable. We got some padding right here. The insole is comfortable as well, and the leather and upper is generally flexible. The sole is fairly substantial, which is nice, and we also have not a super well built out lug. That's like the depths in the sole, but it's enough to get you proper traction. And these are brand new, so you might be asking, Marcel, how do you know that they're comfortable? Well, I have them in 2 colors, and I've already worn these a bunch. I fell in love with these, so that's why I pulled the trigger on the black ones as well, so I have a bit more flexibility. If I wasn't a fashion influencer, maybe I would have just stuck with these, but considering what I do for a living, I like to have the opportunity, the possibility to swap out the different colors. They're incredible, honestly. So many people have been drooling over them on social media, rightfully so. The price point is really solid for the quality of the shoe. I've been wearing these a whole lot since I got them, and they're holding up great, they're wearing in great, and I'm really excited to do the same with these guys. So that's boot number 1, combat boots from Aldo. Second up, another classic, Doc Martens, but the one Doc Marten that I really like the most is the 1460 Ziggy sole. Weird little name, but I guess it is a zigzag sole, kind of, so why not just, you know, hit the nail on the head with how you're gonna call them. What I love about these, it's the real leather. They can be a little bit uncomfortable to wear in for the first week or two. Wear some thick socks, but eventually the leather is going to start hugging your feet. It's gonna be incredibly comfortable and look really dope. These wear in so well. In comparison, this is a boot that I've had for about 5 years. You can barely see the Ziggy sole anymore because I've worn them a lot, but you can see how well the leather is wearing in, and this used to be black. It's a bit more faded, but I like that. I actually have these exact ones in black in New York, but not here with me, so just so you know, these come in a full on black too. And what I love about this style particularly is it doesn't have that like contrast lacing. Of course you can always swap out the laces, but the yellow laces usually make it a bit harder to style. If it's just the yellow stitching around the welt, that's okay for me. I think that's just like classic iconic Doc Martens, but it doesn't necessarily impact the rest of the outfit. The laces make a much bigger difference in my opinion, but these are comfortable. They're not as high as the combat boots, but high enough. I've worn some of my Doc Martens in the snow. They're not meant to be worn in the snow. They aren't weatherproof, but they are a fairly thick leather, so they've survived that, which I thought was impressive. But yeah, really like these. The sole actually has a good amount of grip, so I've went hiking in these, and that was really fun and nice and still stylish. So boot number 2, Doc Martens. Number 3, a fan favorite, the Chelsea boot, but this might not be what you generally think when you hear Chelsea boot. You're thinking the classic Chelsea boot, but what is up with these? They're super high. They have a massive sole. They have a double welt. The welt is basically where the lower and the upper of the boot connect, and they have 2 of these. Incredible lug sole. These are from Asos, and they are amazing, and I think they are the perfect iteration of like a more modern Chelsea boot. Chelsea boots have been around for 150 years. If you want to see a video, I shot a video recently comparing Chelsea boots and combat boots to see what the same outfit looks like with 2 different boots on, so you can go check that out up here. But really like these, one in all black, one in brown, with black accents. So the sole is black, and the gore, that's what the stretchy part is called, is black as well. And why I love a high boot generally and a high Chelsea boot a lot is when you walk upstairs, when you sit down, I have fairly cropped pants most of the time. They'll slide up and then sit on top of the foot, or just not really come down, show your socks, looks weird if they're really high. I want like the aesthetic, and 2, that prevents that from happening. Price point on these is amazing, and favorite boot number 3. Still have to take the sticker off, but I've worn these a lot already. It's a little bit of a pain, I'll say this. It's a little bit of a pain to get into these, but that's why we have little helper tools. And once you have them on, totally worth it. Last but not least, I've worn these for about 3 years, and it shows. I don't know if you can see how like the lace is already starting to come apart. Maybe just get new laces. Converse crafted boots, much more weather appropriate than any other Converse out there. Not nearly as weatherproof as the other ones, but still amazing. You have a foam sole that's a bit higher, a medium lug, like you can definitely get around with this. I've hiked in these too, I hike a lot in my boots, but they're very comfortable and they bridge that gap between casual and sporty really, really well. I love the color. There is a little bit of purple in the laces, so it's probably time for me to switch that out anyway. I've been wanting to do that for a long time, but I also ordered, finally, the black version of these. They get here on Monday and I'm really excited for those as well. Converse, Crafty boot. Video done. Links are down below. I hope this answered everybody's question. I'm just gonna send everybody here that ever asked me where those boots are from so they can check out this video. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know which ones are your favorites. Let me know which ones you think you might actually go for yourself. There is no need for one person to have all these shoes. This is what I do for a living. I want to encourage thoughtful, mindful spending and consumption patterns, so please only get what you know you'll wear. I've had a lot of these shoes for years, and that's the note I want to end on today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you soon with the next video. Until then, as always, stay dapper. Bye y'all.